Hi, my friend. Welcome back to Essence of Earth. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Nikita, and you guys know over here, friend, we're going to talk about everything that's going to help you improve the quality of your life. So, if you like stuff like that, I'm going to ask that you join my community here, my growing community here, by subscribing, clicking the notification bell, so you'll be notified every time I post. And luckily for you, that's every week, friend. That's every week. So you will be in the know, if you know what I mean. So today I'm talking about something huge, and I'll try not to be long, but I will be strong. Okay. And right here, I don't know if you can see that. But this is from Archangel Farms, and this is the first ever Fenbendazole and Ivermectin combo. Okay, Fenbendazole and Ivermectin combo, Archangel Farms. Of course, I'm going to link their information in the description box if you want to get this. But if you don't know, when we're talking about like parasites and worms, for a very long time, Fenbendazole and Ivermectin have been used in getting rid of, parasites and stuff like that. Parasites and worms in animals. So that's been used for a long time. But here's the kicker. Also, humans have been using, and I have to say that it is not FDA approved for human use. So if you do a little bit of research, you'll see that humans actually use it. And you'll also see that it's kind of like being restricted. I'm noticing that these companies are adding things in it that are harmful to humans to prevent humans from using it, because it is known to be very effective, okay, in ridding parasites. And also, I really have to be careful with what I say here, because one, I love my channel and what I do. I don't want to get banned, but I also enjoy helping people as well. So with the ivermectin and fenbendazole, people have used it to reverse complications that they're having within their bodies. Okay. So you guys hopefully you get what I'm throwing down. Hopefully you get what I'm throwing down. Okay. So people are using it to reverse complications that they're having within their body. Some with like the big C and other illnesses and tumors and things like that. They've been able to like shrink them, get them out, as well as, like reverse complications in their bodies. You get what I'm saying? So, there's that. So people have been using that, and obviously the allopathic industry does not want us to do that, right? They don't want us to do that. So a lot of times, you've heard the saying that cancer is parasites and stuff like that. So a lot of people take that and they use this, and things happen. Okay, you can search the internet and you can find out, and you can get this knowledge the way that I have, and you can see very well what I'm talking about in this case. But so fenbendazole and ivermectin combo, first ever combo here, and I happen to know the owner, so you guys have to support, and I want you to support him because he's so passionate. Eric is so passionate about what he does. Not only does he do this, but he also has tinctures and also sells mushrooms, and he takes such pride and joy in what he does, and he deserves all the recognition, the praise, and he's my brother in Christ. So we have to support this company if you can. But anyway, so this is the first ever. And now Eric, he did tell me a little bit that he wanted you guys to know, okay, because we actually vend at the same place. So that's how I came and met him. And I was actually going to do a review on the other ivermectin. And when he told me that he was coming out with this, I was like, I will wait and I will do my review on your product and your product only, because obviously fenbendazole is very expensive, and then we have the ivermectin, and you don't know like the kind that you're getting. Like I said, I have seen videos where they've been adding other things to ivermectin to kind of make it not for human consumption, because so many people have become hip to the game and have been reversing complications within their bodies. So Eric is amazing, but there are some things that he wanted me to tell you guys about the product. First and foremost, it is a water solution, and it is derived from the original plant source that the patent researchers used in synthesizing commercial formulas. Okay, there are no artificial ingredients. All of the botanicals are grown and produced by Archangel Farms, and it is processed fresh by their biochemists in a very sterile environment, and they never use alcohol or high heat in processing these. Now, I also want you to know that this is a tincture, but it's not alcohol based. So I know sometimes people worry about alcohol tinctures, but this is actually a water-based formula. Now, it says to take 1 to 2 teaspoons daily with food, and you use for 7 days, then pause for 3 days and shake well before use. As you can see, I haven't even started it yet. I was going to start it for this video, but I think I'm going to start it on Monday, and I'm going to do 7 days. And then he also told me in person to use this, but to also use a fulvic acid along with this, obviously, because when we're dealing with parasites and worms and stuff like that, as they start to die, they excrete these toxins, right? And these toxins can really make you feel bad, and headaches and feeling sick and all kinds of things. So the fulvic acid, or activated charcoal, but he did recommend fulvic acid with his concoction here, with his product. So I purchased that. I'll also link the one that I bought in the description below, so that you can get both of these actually. So you want to use that with it, because the fulvic acid is going to attach itself to the toxin and excrete it out of your bodies. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not eating a bunch of sweets. Okay, you don't want to be eating a bunch of sweets, because that's what parasites and worms, that's how you feed them. Okay, so you want to try to cut the carbs, you want to cut the refined sugar, you want to eliminate that, for at least for this process. Okay, another thing that I know, just specifically, you want to make sure that your bowels are normal and that you are drinking water. Okay, because especially if you're going to be taking the fulvic acid or an activated charcoal, you want to make sure that along with this, that you're flushing your body and using the restroom and excreting these waste and these toxins out of you, and drinking water is going to do that. Additionally, when it comes to like the worms and stuff like that, you want to make sure your bowels are moving, because if you don't, and you actually have these parasites and worms, they'll try to find any other hole to get out of. So you don't want to see parasites coming out of your nose and out of your eyes and out of your ears and out of your skin, because they can't come out through your bowels. Okay, so make sure that your bowels are flowing, even if you have to take something to get them going. Eating a lot of foods with fiber, your veggies and stuff like that. So I will be starting this come Monday, and I will do it for a week, and then I will come back with my review on how the product went, how it felt, and things like that. But the first ever ivermectin and fenbendazole product right here. Again, Eric is my friend, and I love him very much. And please support, and also make sure you get the fulvic acid to do them together. So if you want to join, go ahead, join me in my my parasite cleanse. Go ahead and purchase these products, and let's do it together. Okay, so that is the video for today. I just wanted to bring this to you and let you know what I'm doing, and then I'm going to come back and give you a review. And until next time, many blessings. Bye.